Hey people of YouTube, it's KRTL, also known as Carly, and I am so excited to show you what I have planned for today. I'm going to do a do-it-yourself room makeover for your YouTube channel, or just to spice up your room at home. As you can see, my walls look so boring, so plain, hurting my feelings with how ugly it looks. So I thought of some pretty cheap and creative ideas to hopefully make your room look poppin'. So what we'll be making today is a canopy, also known as a KARnopy, because, you know, KRTL, KARnopy, canopy. I thought it was more clever in my head. You're probably wondering, like, who's KRTL? Who's this girl trying to make me do it myself? Well, here's more about me. What you'll need is a hula hoop or an embroidery hoop, but hula hoops are way cheaper. You'll need tulle, ribbon, and scissors, and that's it. That's like 4 things, guys. You got this. I got this.
So once you bought all your tings, and I hope you didn't spend over $30 because that's literally my maximum price for anything, we start by cutting the tulle. To measure, I held up the tulle from ceiling to floor and gave a bit of extra so that the canopy will be nice and long. I then used my first piece to gauge the rest of the pieces for size-wise. I cut 12 pieces overall, 10 for the hoop, and 2 to hang the canopy. I then tied each piece of tulle around the hula hoop and tied a knot at the top. P.S. Yes, that's my Disney princess watch, and it's randomly so distracting and bulky on camera. Oh, and you all know the struggle with tulle, I hope. It gets all floofy and loves to be a pain to work with. Then I just finished by tying the rest of the knots. So I put all of the floofy bits in the center. I didn't cut them yet because I wanted to experiment to see if I wanted to keep them in case they created a fuller look to the canopy, but I then later decided to cut them off anyways, so feel free to choose either option. I'll also show you an alternative to the ribbon, so keep watching before you decide to cut anything. So next up, I cut 10 strips of ribbon and wrapped each around a section of the hula hoop and taped the end. I then slid the tulle knot over the tape. Oh my god, yeah, if you're wondering why my tape is glittery because it won't even be shown anyways, because it makes me just happy. I'm obsessed with sparkly or glittery things. I'm like a fish or whatever, like sparkly things. Like my scissors too, they're blinged out if you didn't notice. Just makes my heart smile. Okay, that's as cheesy as I get because I'm lactose intolerant. Here's what one of the ribbon strips should look like once you've taped them on the hoop. Okay. Here's the alternative if you're not feeling the ribbon and you don't want to cut your little floofy bits at the end. I keep saying floofy, but you know what I mean. It just involves wrapping the top of the tulle knot around the hula hoop. I'd say it's an easier method, but I chose the ribbon because I love how shiny it looks and ensures no hula hoop will be shown through. And I like to make my life hard, obviously. So by now your top piece will be cut off. Mine isn't, as I said, I was still undecided, but whatever, yours can be cut off, that's fine. So now we take the last 2 pieces of tulle and tie them on either end of the canopy. It's really important to choose 2 sides that will showcase the most beautiful front of your canopy, so play around with which sides gives you the hashtag cutest look. I then tie a knot with the 2 pieces so that it can hang. I was lucky and already had a hanger from my ceiling, but it's honestly pretty easy to just put a hook in the ceiling to hang the canopy. If not, just beg someone handy to help you out. So there you have it, my self-proclaimed KARnopy. Yeah, get used to those really bad puns I have. I can't stop myself. Okay. I also added some little features from stuff I found around my house. I had these cute starlights I hung around the canopy, and they stayed so well because the hula hoop is so sturdy. I also tied pink ribbon around the front of the canopy for where I want a more curtainy feel and no canopy in my face. I hope you love your new little cuddle central / workspace / private hideaway / whatever you want it to be. So yeah, X to the O.
P.S. Thank you so much for watching my first video of all time. It means the world to me. So stay tuned for part 2 of my room decorating. And there also might be a part